Thanks for watching. I haven't said here in a couple of months. This has been one hell of a year. And I haven't been on my YouTube channel as much as I should have been. I do think that I will explain as much as I can in this video. I don't have to explain you guys every little bit of my personal life, I think, but a tiny glimpse in it is at least something that you deserve. This is not going to be a video that's about RC. This is a video that's going to be about me and explaining my absence a tiny bit. As I think that by subscribing you owe that explanation for me. From here on out, rest assured, there will be a lot of content dropping. Not sure if that's going to be weekly. Maybe some weeks it's going to be like 2, 3, 4 times a week. Maybe some weeks I'm just going to skip because time doesn't allow for it. Anyway, last year around this time was a really shitty period. My mom's husband passed away. I was there the last couple of days of his life, and that truly had an impact on me. He died of lung cancer. He did quit smoking a long time prior to him actually passing away. I mean like 10, 15 years. Nevertheless, I've smoked ever since I was 13. This had quite an impact on me, to say the least. So I decided that for me as well it was time to quit smoking. So I did eventually in March, coming off of 35 cigarettes a day to absolutely nothing. So yeah, I decided to kick the habit. Right after that I had what I thought was like a panic attack. Turned out that that wasn't the case. Eventually they found that out. But anyway, I went to my doctor. I couldn't breathe. It was like hyperventilating, and I had like severe chest pains. And the doctor basically said that was like a withdrawal and all that shit. So I was like, okay, you know, that sounds plausible. And I didn't think of myself as a person who would have an anxiety attack or a panic attack or something like that. I'm not downplaying it. I just think that some people are perhaps more susceptible to that than others, and I was terribly disappointed in myself that that I had gotten what I thought was like a panic attack. That's not to diss anyone who does suffer from legitimate panic attacks, but I just thought that that I didn't have that state of mind, that I was like not receptive to having anything like that. So anyway, after getting the news from my doctor that it was indeed withdrawal and stuff like that, and that I was in terrible shape and that I had like incredibly high blood pressure, that's when I started to work out a bit more, trying to get my lung capacity up to the point where I think it should have been. And it wasn't until 6 weeks later that they actually figured out that I have like a genetic defect which causes some air pockets around my lungs. This of course gotten a bit worse by smoking, not just smoking cigarettes, but also in my teenage years smoking weed and other stuff. That really inflates it. And one of those air pockets had actually burst, collapsed my lung, and then me thinking that that I was in good shape, I tried like coughing mucus out, and that had actually ripped my lung. So I've gone around with a collapsed and punctured lung for 6 weeks. Not a good thing at all. Thank God I managed to like pull everything back into place in the hospital. But that's also, since that moment, I feel like super awake, for lack of a better way to explain that in English. So after that, I kind of feel like I'm on steroids, to put it like that. So I feel like I can do a lot more. I've been going around 6 weeks, feeling like I've been waterboarded, feeling like I was suffocating, being truly depressed, having an incredibly high blood pressure, and basically all those feelings, they kind of disappeared. I do, however, I'm very aware of my mortality this year. Also had somebody who I know back from school pass away, and all that stuff just, well, it really messes with my head. Everything that happens, and any type of pain I feel, I become a bit suspicious, just because I don't know, I haven't been able to translate my body's signals back in March, April, the way that I perhaps should have. You know, I've always been like a full throttle, I'm invincible, and I can do whatever, whenever, I can achieve whatever I want. And it just turns out that that's not the case, because the minute your health starts to act up, that's also the minute that stuff goes can go really bad, not just physically, but also mentally. So over the summer, I couldn't do anything after I got out of the hospital. So I needed to take a 6-week break from building. I couldn't fly for 3 months. I missed a couple of my favorite events in RC, Team K&K. That was an event that I would have really liked to have attended, and also Proline by the Fire. Usually I travel to these events with Castle, so all of those I needed to cancel them out, just because my lung wasn't up for the pressure difference. And the first event that I was able to make was Axial Fest. Really grateful that I've seen that. Axial Fest will undergo, I think, a few changes, with Cisco Grove being remodeled and renovated, and also, of course, with Axial being taken over by Horizon. So seeing it in its original setting for what perhaps is the last time was really cool, and I really enjoyed being there. Now over summer I've been able to construct most of my workshop. I know that I've done workshop Wednesdays videos. My dad was here for a week as well, helping me out, which was an incredible amount of fun. It really threw me back to the days when we worked together, and yeah, I don't know. I miss that as well. I miss carpentry, and I miss construction, and I miss making stuff with my hands, just for me, basically. So, yeah, well, there's been that. So I'm terribly behind with all the videos and whatnot. In the meantime, I've also started. I've started biking. You will see my bike in the future. Cannondale has been incredibly generous in helping me out, getting started in e-biking. Me being, it's not like I'm disabled and that I'm a lung patient or whatnot, but there's a thing about an e-bike which enables you to do way more than you would be able to do on a regular bike. I've also been doing the regular biking, but I want to combine the two. So I want to combine biking and RC, and e-bikes really expand the horizons by so many miles, literally as well. It's an incredible amount of fun, but I will touch up on that in like a different video. Well, and 5 weeks ago, I tripped in the house. I had like the dumbest accident ever. I mean, there's like a million things that could have happened this summer, with me falling off of scaffolding, off of a roof, cutting my hand off or whatever. But in the evening, actually after a bike ride in the evening, I tripped in the house, broke my foot, and I've been laid up ever since. Thankfully, I've been healing really quick. I also give the Cannondale bike credit for that, because I was basically back on it after 3 weeks. Doctor says that if you're in relatively good shape, that you heal quite a bit faster. So I'm super thankful that I've actually been healing as quick as I have. So I could get out of the cast after 2 weeks. I lost the crutches after 3. Went back to biking after 3.5. It's currently 5 weeks ago, and my foot feels strong. My mind also feels quite strong again. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a tiny bit depressed with the whole foot thing, just because I feel like I've kind of had my fair share this year, and well, you know, haven't been in the best state of mind. Also not to produce any videos or paint any bodies or stuff like that. But all of that is to come. I hope you will check out in the coming weeks workshop Wednesdays. I will at least try to upload those on a Wednesday. My shop is starting to look really good, I think. I'm really happy with the way it's turning out. And we'll also get back to painting in a safe way with a paint mask and all that stuff. And you will see some biking videos, because that's something that, to me, it's so much fun. I just want to incorporate that on the channel as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks a million for all the support that I've gotten and that I've also seen. That's been absolutely amazing. And 2019 will be amazing. Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Back on.